Most mobile strategy games are trash, and they are the same game over and over again, but there are actually quite a few good and unique titles out there. So in this video, I'm going to tell you the top 10 mobile strategy games of 2026. The first game on our list is Astrea, a roguelike deck-building game that distinguishes itself by replacing cards with dice and by centering its design on deliberate risk management. Progress is defined by the dual system of purification and corruption. Purification damages enemies or restores health, while corruption empowers abilities at the cost of self-harm. Success depends on knowing when to accept danger in order to unlock stronger effects without losing control. Dice serve as the core mechanic, creating a more tangible and measured pacing than traditional card play. Dice are divided into risk profiles ranging from stable and predictable to volatile and high impact. Extensive customization allows players to alter die faces, giving meaningful control over outcomes and long-term strategy. Sometimes the game can get a bit overwhelming with information, and its over-stylized design doesn't help. It's still a great game, however, with an interesting take on the genre. The second game on our list is ThroneFall, a tower defense strategy game where you build and defend a tiny kingdom. You start with just your castle, a bit of gold, and a bunch of empty land. Build a mill for income, drop some walls or towers, then prepare for nightfall. Enemies pour in from all sides, and you have to defend with whatever you manage to build. You fight alongside your troops, using a sword or bow, depending on how you spec your build. Each night gets harder. Each day you rebuild, adjust your strategy, and try again. There's no menus, no tech trees, no micromanaging. Just smart upgrades, enemy variety, and clean visuals that keep the screen readable even when things get chaotic. The game keeps it focused, one screen, one fight at a time. Within that space, it finds a perfect rhythm: build by day, battle by night, repeat. If something goes wrong, it's on you. Not enough towers, bad weapon choice, poor placement, fix it next run. Each level feels unique. Snowy peaks, dry canyons, narrow bridges with choke points. Every stage throws something new at you. The third game on our list is Riff, a strategy-focused tower defense game where the core loop centers on jumping between rifts, defending territory, and adapting to enemy behavior rather than reacting to pure chaos. Towers feel distinct, with clear roles and upgrade paths that reward planning instead of constant adjustment. Monsters behave differently across scenarios, forcing changes in placement and loadout choices rather than repeating the same solution. It's a great game and even supports portrait mode, though touch controls could use more work. The fourth game on our list is Warbits Plus, remaster of the critically acclaimed turn-based strategy game Warbits, which had previously earned a nomination for Apple Editor's Choice, garnering recognition for its engaging gameplay and strategic depth. With the remastered version, Warbits Plus offers even more thrilling content and improvements over its predecessor. The game features grid-based movement mechanics, allowing players to strategically maneuver their units across the battlefield and unleash unique abilities to gain the upper hand in combat. Players can look forward to 20 challenging missions set in 5 diverse environments, providing ample opportunities for strategy and tactical prowess. The fifth game on our list is Islanders Mobile, offering a calm and thoughtful take on city building that focuses on placement rather than management. Each session begins with a fresh island and a small set of buildings. Points are earned by placing structures near compatible ones, which encourages planning without overwhelming the player. The design is clean and simple. Colors are soft, shapes are easy to read. Procedurally generated islands ensure that no two runs feel the same while keeping the rules easy to understand. The sixth game on our list is Art of War 3, a real-time strategy game that brings the classic RTS experience to the modern gaming era. Set in the near future, Art of War 3 plunges the world into a global conflict between two warring factions, the Confederation and the Resistance. Players must choose their side and join the fight, engaging in epic real-time PvP and cooperative battles against thousands of players from around the world. The game offers a direct control system reminiscent of classic PC RTS games, allowing players to command each unit directly and execute their strategies with precision. Players can command a variety of units, including infantry, assault vehicles, tanks, navy, and air force, each with its own unique abilities and upgrades. The strategic depth of Art of War 3 is enhanced by the two distinct factions, each with its own strengths, weaknesses, and unique combat units, enabling players to develop and refine different victorious strategies. Art of War 3 also offers a continuous World War mode where clans fight for global global domination. The game includes extensive campaigns for each faction, providing dozens of hours of gameplay and opportunities to explore different tactics and strategies. The 7th game on our list is Songs of Conquest Mobile, a turn-based strategy game where you command wielders, powerful magic users, to lead armies, conquer lands, and build kingdoms. Combat is tactical and strategic, requiring careful positioning, spellcasting, and army composition. Each move matters, making battles feel rewarding and intense. City building adds depth, letting players manage resources, construct buildings, and recruit troops. Choices impact strategy, whether focusing on military power, magical dominance, or economic control. The campaign tells the story of each faction within the game, with handcrafted maps and a rich fantasy setting. Conquest mode offers randomized maps for endless replayability. Visually, pixel art and detailed environments create a nostalgic but modern feel. The 8th game on our list is Exoloper, a portrait tactical shooter throwing you into mech combat with 10-meter exosuits and no time to waste. Drop into battle zones and crush enemies underfoot or blast them apart with heavy weapons. Terrain isn't just for looks, everything explodes, collapses, or gets torn apart depending on your loadout. Cities, forests, and wastelands react to every missile and stomp, with day and weather shifts adding extra chaos. Campaign missions take you across your shattered homeworld to drive out the Commonwealth. You clear enemy forces from industrial zones or backwoods territory, one firefight at a time. Every mission becomes a risk. Win big or lose your loot if you don't make it to extraction. Salvaging and surviving matter just as much as destruction. Exosuits are fully customizable inside and out. Swap components for speed or armor, stealth, or raw power. The 9th game on our list is Dicefolk, a tactical roguelite where the core loop centers on recruiting and commanding Chimera while shaping outcomes through fully customizable dice. You play as Aaliyah, a young summoner who discovers the ability to befriend these creatures and stand against forces threatening humanity. Control over turn order and dice faces allows you to guide each encounter with intent, giving battles a measured and thoughtful pace. The dice system is the defining feature. Instead of reacting to random rolls, you shape them, creating a sense of fairness and agency that sets the game apart within the genre. It's a solid roguelite dungeon crawler, though it does get repetitive over time. The 10th game on our list is Final Outpost, a survival-focused strategy game that puts you in charge of a small settlement during a zombie apocalypse. Your goal is to build and expand an outpost while managing limited resources, protecting civilians, and surviving the harsh conditions of a world that's completely collapsed. You assign jobs to each citizen: farmers, hunters, guards, builders, and watch your outpost slowly become more efficient and fortified. Over time, you expand your base with new structures, upgrade your tools, and unlock stronger weapons to hold off increasing waves of undead. The gameplay moves at a steady pace, requiring careful planning and smart decisions. Every resource matters and every person counts. Weather and seasons impact your strategy. Winter makes farming harder. Thunderstorms and droughts force you to shift priorities. You need to plan ahead, not just for the next attack, but for long-term survival. The game offers multiple difficulty modes and optional modifiers to keep things challenging without relying on random chance.
Well, that's it, guys. Hope that helps. If a game is not on here that you think should be on here, it is probably because I put it in a different genre, like perhaps an RPG or an action game or something else. I have a video for every genre out there, so I recommend checking that out. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.